Overnight line movers, SBRodds.com, your best place on the internet to check those lines that are moving. First game we're going to look at today, Teddy. Atlanta expected to stay hot in Wednesday versus Pittsburgh. How about yesterday? Taking the lead 1-0, then falling behind 5-1. Those bats came alive in Pittsburgh yesterday. Today, line moving in the Braves' direction. Checking out SBRodds.com with Galveston and Musgrove today, Teddy. Opened up at 108, 118, depending on where you're shopping at. But now we're seeing in the mid 120s here with a total of 9.5. Galveston versus Musgrove.
And I'm a little bit surprised by this move just because Josh Bell, who was named the NL Player of the Month for May, he's been the biggest bat in the single most important bat in the Pirates lineup. He sat yesterday after Monday off, trying to get him 2 days in a row. Clint Hurdle saying, we'll reignite him on Wednesday. So Bell's going to play today, and yet the money's still coming on the road favorite Braves. There's a lot of concerns about the Pirates right now. This is a team that's lost 11 out of 15. They're 3 games below 500 for the first time all year. Musgrave, 2-4 with an 8.10 ERA in 6 May starts, got bombed by the Brewers last time out. His quote, "It's really hard to work when you're behind in the count. I don't get the same swings. That's where it all starts. Then the execution with 2 strikes. I'm getting guys to 2 strikes, then not making good pitches." That's obviously an issue for a Pirates team that isn't getting a whole lot of help from their bullpen of late. Bombed again in yesterday's loss to the Brewers.
Talking about bullpens getting bombed late. How about yesterday, Teddy? The next game we're going to talk about, San Francisco Giants post a big number in extra innings when it entered in the extra innings at 3-3. And how about this one today? Don't be surprised. You're seeing Vargas taking on some prices here, Teddy, at SBRodds.com. Open up at 119, around that 125 range. Now sitting in the 140s. You say, man, Vargas is a terrible pitcher. Not so fast, Teddy. 5 of his last 6 starts, 1 earned run or less. Total of 8.5 here in the Big Apple. Beatty versus Vargas.
Yeah, last time out, tough luck loss. Only gave up 1 run in 7 innings, and that was a season-high 7 innings for Vargas, and that's against a good Dodgers lineup. He's got a good track record against the Giants. As you mentioned, he's in great current form, 1 earned runs or less in 5 of the last 6 starts. And you have San Fran coming off a big extra inning win last night where they pounded out 6. Bad news for total bettors in extra innings in that contest. For Bruce Bochy's 1,000th win in a Giants uniform. Now they get to party in New York last night. Quote, Bochy, "It's a special night with the way we played, came back, tied the game, and how we won it in extras. It's a game I'm sure I'll remember." He was showered with beer after the game. You just wonder if San Fran did a little bit of partying last night. Hence, some of the money coming for the Mets today.
And how about this one, Teddy? Bounce back expected for the Brewers. They were booed off the diamond last night, as we talked about earlier. 16-0 to the Marlins. Now they open up around 220, currently rising to 250 today with a total of 9. Alcantara versus Nelson.
Yeah, Jimmy Nelson, a really interesting story. A guy who got hurt running the bases in September 2017. Missed all of last year. Started out in the minors this year. It's been a long recovery from injury for Jimmy Nelson. And the market's expecting him to cool off that Marlins lineup that I talked about over the total by themselves in each of the last 3 games. 16 runs last night. But Alcantara's an issue here. He's got a really sharp home road dichotomy the last couple of starts. 15 scoreless innings in his last 2 starts at home. Shut down the Mets and the Giants. Only gave up 4 hits during that span. But road outings against the Mets and the Nationals, 9 runs, 14 hits, and 10.2 against the Mets and the Nats. Look, Alcantara's a guy that has some potential, but, boy, the market's like Nelson tonight. A little bit more than I do. I could only look at the dog in this matchup.